Hello, music students. We're going to work on this rhythm sequence counting practice together for a few minutes here. We're going to start out with a slow tempo, and we're going to go build up to a medium tempo and then a fast tempo. We're going to count through the sequence that I have outlined here on my three rhythm lines. There are 4 lines of rhythm, but I only put together 3. I don't think that we need to have a full 4 for the sake of practicing. So I think it'll be all right. So let's start out by opening up, getting our metronome started. And the first thing you can do to get your metronome is by clicking on the metronomeonline.com. And you can come over here to the metronomeonline.com, and you can click on this metronomeonline.com, and it will bring you to the online metronome. Now, you can use this one, or if it's lagging and not working, you can use the one that just comes from Google. So I'm going to start this and see how it's working out. I'm going to put it to 60 beats per minute, which is a nice slow tempo to start off with. Okay. Now I'm going to go back. And let's get to work. Okay. Let's start off with the first line. All right, and I want you to look at it, and I want you to start counting or clapping, whatever you would like, when after I count you off, and you just start counting along with the metronome beat, and then at the end of the first line, we'll try together. Okay. Remember that the counts that are in parentheses are for silent beat, so you don't say anything on those, and the numbers that have long dashes in front of them, those represent a continuation of a beat that has more than one beat, and a note that has more than one beat inside of it. So, for instance, on the half note, you would just count 1, and then let the second beat of the metronome happen inside of the note. You wouldn't say 1, 2, because the note starts on beat 1, which is why you say 1, and then the dash 2 means that it continues through the second beat. That note continues. Okay. All right, let's give it a try. You're going to start from the first line and go all the way across. Count the counts that you see, and then we'll try it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, start. Okay, how do you think you did? Let's try it together, all right? And we'll do it a couple times, and then you can always fast rewind it and try it again on your own. Ready? 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4. Okay, for the sake of time, actually, we're just going to do it that once. And if you want to do it again, you can pause and go back and you can do it again. Okay, so now we're going to go on to the second line. First, you try it by yourself. Ready? 2, 3, start. Okay, let's do it together. 1, 2, 3, and begin. 1, 2, 4, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Okay, let's go on to the last line. Ready? 2, 3, start. Now let's do it together. 1, 2, ready. Here we go. 1, 3, 4. 1, 3, 1. Okay. How'd you do? Remember, you can always pause, try it again, rewind, try it again, right? That's the purpose of having it in video form, gives you that flexibility. Okay, now we're going to go and change the tempo to a medium tempo. Let's move it up to maybe 108 beats per minute, okay? It's a good, maybe a little, maybe 96. 96 is a little bit less. Okay. Now we're going to do the same pattern again, but now we're going faster. Okay, so I'm going to start from the beginning. I'll count you off, and then you try it by yourself. Ready? 1, 2, 3, start. Okay, together from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, start. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. Okay, remember, you can always pause and rewind and try it again. Let's go to the next one. Do it by yourself. Ready? 2, 3, start. Okay, let's try together. 1, 2, 3, start. 1, 2, 4. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Okay, good. Let's go to the last line. Once again, you start us off trying by yourself. Ready? 1, 2, 3, start. Okay, let's try together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, start. 1, 3, 4. 1, 3. 1. All right. Now we're going to bump up the speed one more time. Let's go to, maybe let's go to 132. 138. Let's test ourselves. Okay. You start us off first, counting from the beginning. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. All right, let's do it together. First line. Ready? 1, 2, 3, start. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. All right. Let's try the next one. You do it by yourself first. Ready? 1, 2, 3, start. Okay. Let's do it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, start. 1, 2, 4. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Okay. Let's go to the last line. You start us off. Ready? 1, 2, 3, start. Okay, all of us together from the beginning of the last line. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 3, 4. 1, 3, 1. All right, now, challenge. Can you do the entire thing, all 3 of these lines, straight through on the fast tempo without stopping or without making a mistake? Let's see if you can do it. You go by yourself first, and then we'll do it together. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, start. Ooh, I hope you're not out of breath. It's a lot of beats to count. Okay, let's try it together. From the top line, when you get to the end of the first line, you go to the second line beginning, and then when you're done with the second line, you go all the way down to the last line and you count that one. Ready? Two, 1, 2, 3, start. 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 1. And that is all, folks. If you're still having issues doing this, I encourage you to go back to the slow section and just build up the tempo gradually. Take your time. Make sure you compare what you do or understand from this with what I did. I don't think that I made any mistakes throughout all of those sequences. So you can always compare what you're understanding or what you are doing with my example in order to improve at the various tempos. Okay, and obviously there are more medium and slow and fast tempos than what we did, but I just picked ones that are kind of in the middle of the range of tempos that I listed in your original set of directions. So, work your way through the different tempos, and by all means, change your examples with different rhythm patterns. Just make sure that you've got the counting right so that you're practicing the right counting if you are counting. Otherwise, you could just practice by clapping, and that will give you the same overall benefit, but it definitely does help to practice counting the counts in the order that they come. Because this will help you to decipher more complex and difficult music as the weeks and months go by this year. Okay, hope it helps. As always, reach out to me via email if you're having issues or you need more assistance.